Hey there, Capricorn. Welcome back to my channel. So, I just laid out all your cards here, and looks like you got a lot going on for you here, Capricorn. So, I just wanted to welcome you back to my narcissistic tarot reading. If you have been here before, thank you so much for coming back. Please be sure to like and share and subscribe if you haven't already. I have a mere 20 subscribers, I think, maybe 22. So please give me a like, a share, and definitely comment and let me know if this reading resonates with you. So this is a lot of emotion here in this reading. I mean, it is like practically slapping me in the face looking at it here. All right, so for what's crossing you, you've got the Three of Swords, which is basically the broken heart card. You've got three swords in your heart here, Capricorn, and it looks like, you're trying to heal from this dagger being removed from your heart. And of course, this is someone who does not mean to hurt you, all right? Change or death of something very public or even a public persona. But basically, this means that your heart is broken. It may not necessarily be your relationship that is broken, but definitely someone or something has broken your heart. So we're just going to go ahead and pull all those knives right out of your heart there, Capricorn. We're going to rip them out, and we're going to hope that you survive it. And we're going to help you heal, okay? So, was it a narcissist that put all those knives in your heart? So right here, your narcissist card says how to tell if you have MPD. So this is a multiple personality disorder. All right, so multiple personality disorders derive from trauma. So let's go ahead, and I actually have a couple of these, so freaks me out a little every time I read this card, but if you do not remember what happens after rage, then you might be struggling with multiple personality disorder. And this could be someone that you love. This doesn't necessarily have to be you, despite the way that this is worded. Most likely, it's someone in your life who's a narcissist. All right, so your personality talks different and sounds different. So this is someone who may have, like, I've seen it happen to people who have addictions, especially like when they get a certain amount of drunk or if they take a certain amount of medications. And it's always the medication that's supposed to help with that, like the ones that are supposed to make you feel better. But this definitely stems from childhood trauma. And it's also common with people who have dealt with chronic abuse. And it can be where your alter personality takes over as the abuser. So if someone abused you in the past, then you are going to manifest as the abuser. All right? And then you'll have memories that are not even your memories. They'll feel real. But if you find out that you never had those things actually happen to you, this could be an opportunity to maybe go to the doc and see what happened to you. All right, dissociative identity disorder in multiple personalities is augmented personalities. Alters can alter your ego for narcissistic vanities of grandiosity. So if you hear someone talking about how God speaks to them or just anything that makes them feel self-aggrandized, then this type of, magical thinking or magical immunity is something that can definitely affect people. And as an onlooker, it can kind of make you feel like, kind of let down, like God doesn't talk to me. So if you're around a lot of people like this, it can really start to take a toll on your emotions. All right. So what do we do about it? It says that we need to be more spontaneous. All right. So break free from the mold. If you are around people who may be struggling with multiple personality disorder, or if you yourself have been through massive traumas, make sure that you go to a doctor and get the help that you really need. And if you don't really feel like going to a traditional doctor, you can always go to hypnotherapy or some other type of therapy that will help you to overcome whatever it is that is dragging you down. All right, so for your recent past, we've got the Lover's card. And this is all about love and union, wonderful, beautiful relationships, values aligning, blessing in disguise, happiness, Adam and Eve, although there was a snake in the garden. So, you definitely, now this is Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. That's the card that is associated with these signs. And for your Three of Swords, the swords are associated with Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini as well. So for your Lover's card, there may be trouble in paradise, okay? Let's go ahead and look and see what might be causing it. All right, so your narcissist card is by Dr. Ramani, and she's a great doctor on YouTube, and she has a ton of wonderful videos that will help you to overcome any kind of challenges and or decipher if you really need to go to a professional doctor, okay? So the thing that you might be dealing with is entitlement. The expectation that one is entitled to some sort of special treatment, special benefits. They believe that they are that the rules don't affect them, don't apply to them. They bully people until they get what they want. So you cannot define who you are by the clothes that you wear. You cannot build value around vanity. All right? So your intrinsic value is what people are really, really concerned with. They don't care what you look like. Oh, good people. Most good people do not care what you look like because it's your intrinsic value that makes the huge difference in the end, okay? So don't beat yourself up for not having what you feel like you need or should have in order to, don't be puffed up with self-worth, okay? And because it's going to self-sabotage you. Plus, you don't need those kind of people in your life anyway. If they're going to judge you by the little stupid things, then, you don't need those kind of shady people in your life anyway. What is the Oracle card? Time to bloom. So right now you may be feeling unawakened. You may be feeling burdened down. And if you are experiencing any of these narcissistic cards here, I can imagine that you must be feeling very burdened. So let's see what your immediate future holds. So your immediate future is the Devil card. Okay, what have you been doing, Capricorn? All right, so the Devil card is literally, it shows, like this is a very old card, but it shows a man and a woman, and they're chained to the devil, okay? So they have become subservient to the Dark Lord, all right? So what happens when that takes place, okay? Experimentation, entrapment, reconciliation, dependence, bondage, addiction, sexuality, materialism, sabotage. This could be someone trying to sabotage your work or your love life. Jealousy can also destroy your relationship, as well as when you cannot reach the needs of your lover. You may feel like it's time to break free. Detachment. Power reclaimed. All right. So you have to detach yourself from this type of devil mentality. Okay? You can't allow these any kind of hate to reside in your soul. It's only going to put a a shiv right in between you and your loved one. Okay, it's gonna hurt you. So your next card is the empathic narcissist. Okay, I just love this card. Okay, this is so funny. So a highly intelligent covert narcissist is very, well, basically they do the work, you know. Their lover tells them that they're bad, that they're narcissist, and then they do the work. They go ahead, they go to therapy, they meditate, they do yoga. But what they're really doing, instead of actually doing something about it, they're just imitating the victim. So then they can become the victim themselves. All right? It's called a personality swap. And in order to keep the supply from leaving, then they basically just deceive the lover into thinking, or the lover may not, they're probably not going to be deceived, but everyone else in the lover's life, like, is going to see that, like, the children and the parents and the grandparents and the family, they're all going to see that the narcissist is doing everything that they should be doing. And it's going to give them solidification. All right. So what it's going to leave you feeling like is completely unresolved, no empathy left, no positivity left, no, you're going to feel confused, angry, provoked. Okay, that's the number one, provoked, right? All your faults, like everything you've done is wrong. You may not even feel loved or valued. Okay, so this video that I got this information from, which was extremely helpful, is Michelle Lee Nieves coaching on YouTube. All right, so if you want to find some more out about that, then you can watch her videos. And I feel like what's really going to save you is true love, anchor love. This is someone who anchors you down, somebody who grounds you. And when I say ground you, I don't mean like your parents grounded you, but they ground you in a way that helps you to stay stable. They don't always agree with you, but they guide you to the light. Okay? So that's great. That's great. That's exactly what you need with this card, Devil card right here. All right, so for your final outcome, we've got the Star card, which is super great. Okay, the Star card is basically, you know, saying that you've been through a whole lot. See how many numbers there are up at that card right there? That's like one of the very last tarot cards. So basically they're saying that you had to consecutively, you know, gone through all this in order to get here. All right, so the Star card is Aquarius, and it just so happens to be that we're in the age of Aquarius. And not only Capricorn gets this a lot, but other earth signs as well, such as myself, Virgos, we also get this Star card a lot. So basically what this means is that you've been through hell, and you still have hope, you still have spirituality, you're still renewed, and you're feeling inspired and blessed by the universe. So just hang in there and it's all going to pay off. You can't give up now though, okay? So you may have something to deal with though before you get to the end. You know, you might have some flying monkeys trying to get the better of you. So flying monkeys are basically the harem, all right? So anyone who has ever been around a true narcissist knows that they have a bunch of people who are always feeling sorry for them and triangulating each other against them. All right, so the flying monkeys basically are like, just like the flying monkeys from The Wizard of Oz, where the witch gets pissed off and she sends all her little flying monkeys after you. So if you've ever been in this situation, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If not, good for you. Steer clear of narcissists. All right. Your final cup is card, I mean. I'm so tired, y'all. I'm thirsty, can you tell? Cups overfloweth. Plan a romance. All right, so this is Neptune, and Neptune is associated with, I can't see, Pisces. All right, it says I believe, which is a mutable sign in the water area, and basically, this is all about imagination, dreams, and delusions. Okay, so that's a pretty well-rounded reading. I know that you've been going through a lot here, Capricorn, but I have faith that you're going to make it through. I know that you will. You're strong. Every Capricorn I've ever known has been extremely strong, and this is just a bump in the road, okay? Just keep doing right, and all will turn around. All right, Capricorn, thank you so much for all your views. You are by far the one video that I have more views than any other. So thank you so much for likes, shares, comments, subscribes. Everything is completely appreciated. And if you do really enjoy my channel, please be sure to subscribe to my Patreon for a free reading. It's a monthly subscription fee, and you can choose between, it's been a while since I set it up. I'm gonna have to take a note of it or take a printout of it so that I can remember what all's on there. And basically, you know, there's 3 different subscription sections, and you can choose whichever one's best for you. And basically, it'll just give you free access to the videos early, and a free reading. And then once I get a half decent little group of merry people, then we will have a get together every week, and you know, just talk about what all's going on in the world and how it's affecting us. All right, well, you have a great day, Capricorn. Thank you so much for your time.